Happy Tuesday, Motivation Movers. It's your girl, the one and only Coco Renee, and I'm back in the flesh from the Midday Boss Show on Rise Radio, the global station. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another Motivation Movement. Yes, honey, we survived another week, so we celebrate every single time we connect together because it's like God gave us another week. That's a big thing. You know, not everybody gets another week, you guys. I think that we forget how blessed we truly are. And we must remember how blessed we really are, because the fact that we wake up and that we're able to breathe, the fact that we're able to have all of our senses that work, God provides us with all of our needs. Everything that you could think of that He has been providing you with, that's every reason for you to celebrate, every more of a reason for you to give thanks, give praise, give honor. If that isn't, I don't know what is. And if you are not giving Him praise and you just living by on life, I don't even know. I will pray for you, because that's kind of scary to live in the world that we're living in today and not have God on your side. Let me tell you, ain't no armor. I don't care if it's a Smith & Wesson, a bulletproof vest. Ain't no armor that is reckoned with the armor of God, okay? Yes, honey, let me tell you. He has never, ever steered me wrong. He has allowed me to go through some things. Sometimes I gotta, go through the long suffering just like a lot of other people. But God has sustained me in all my needs. I always love to say that because I have to remind myself He's kept me maintained even though I've been through some stuff. So before I get into this motivation movement, don't forget to follow your girl at The Real Coco Renee on Instagram and Facebook. Don't forget to follow the Midnight Bosses also on Instagram and Facebook at Midnight Bosses. If you are new to the Midnight Boss channel and you guys want to be motivated, you guys are looking to be uplifted, maybe you love a little entertainment, you want to get a little juice spill, maybe you want to see some concert series, we got it all for you. We love to be spontaneous. You don't know what you're going to get with us. You never know who we're going to be with. We are just very, spontaneous folks around here. I'll just say, to say the least. So you guys just tune in, subscribe, hit the notification button so we can keep you guys on the update. Make sure you guys are liking the channel, sharing the channel as well, okay? Because we need that love and that support, you guys. We need it for real. People aren't going to know about the Midnight Bosses if you guys don't put us out there. Let people know, hey, y'all ever heard of the Midnight Bosses? They got a slamming show on Rise Radio Global. It's called the Midday Boss Show. They come on now on Saturdays, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 1 p.m. If you're on the East Coast, they come on 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So y'all better check them out because they dope as I don't know what. They're like the West Coast best kept secret. That part, okay? Y'all like that plug, huh? That part. All right, let's get into the motivation movement because there's some things to talk about. But number one, let's first and foremost give the grace, give the honor to the Most High. It was a couple of days ago that it was like a little scare. Everybody got scared because it was a space shuttle and everybody thought it was like aliens invading the Earth. Then it went to, people thought it was Armageddon. People thought it was everything, okay? But in that midst of the moment when people were worried, that's what we have to ask ourselves the question, if God was to call us home today, will we be prepared for it? That's the question of the day, y'all. So I'm in the car, so y'all might see a little rough around the hedges type stuff. Y'all might hear some outside noise. We keep some 100 around here. We not bougie with it. We don't need no fancy studio. I have a studio right here in my garage, but I'm not getting fancy for you guys. We're gonna keep it A100 here, okay? We're gonna be ourselves. I'm that friend that's not gonna come to your house looking all cute, and all dolled up. I'm gonna come with sleep in my eye, crust on my eyes, in my pajamas, and I'm gonna come with my slippers on. We ain't got time for that Coco Renee's motivation movement. We come as we are. God accepts us as we are. He don't need us to get glamored up. I know I'll be all glammed up, whoop, whoop, but we're not doing that on the Coco motivation movement with no background sets today, honey. No, we just gonna get to the nitty gritty, okay? So anyways, your girl had like an epiphany, had a moment. I said, Lord, if you was to be getting ready to approach and you getting ready to wrap this up right now, Lord, let me get myself right with you. Let me repent. Let me get on these knees. Let me thank you for everything you've given me for the time that I've been on this earth, first and foremost. Let me give you thanks and grace for that. Let me ask you for forgiveness for all the things that I've done. I started really like contemplating on life and really thinking about, I want to have a transition when that time comes to know that I'm going somewhere positive. Child, if this is the end of the world, I don't want to be Facebooking it. And I like to get my social media on. Everybody know I like to get my social media on. I like to clown around, have a good time and all this stuff. But when we're talking about like our relationship with God and we are talking about our livelihood and things going on in the world that is out of our control and it's, some real reality stuff, that's when all that stuff is put to the side. And it's like, okay, Lord, me and you got to talk, because forget everybody else. I got to make sure me and you is good. Not only that, I got little ones, so I got to make sure that they have a good relationship with you and that they're good so that they can have a good transition. I have to think about like the big picture in things, and it just really had me thinking, I'm not trying to go out like this. I don't want my last day to like feel like there's so much more for me to have to do or that I didn't do enough. So God said, you know what? Stop putting it off, because I am coming soon. You might really see this in your lifetime. And if you do, you better be well prepared, because I'm not telling you when I'm coming. I'm going to just come and you're going to have to deal with it then. And that's the thing. I don't want to wait until the last minute to get it together. So it's important that we really take advantage of the opportunity now that God is warning us and telling us to take advantage of, because in due time, this opportunity won't be here anymore. When the time does come, if God, permits it and it happens in our lifetime and we are here to see it and witness it, we can't go back and say, Lord, can you give us one more second so I could get it together? It doesn't work that way. You better be prepared. You better start getting it together now. Okay? The time is now. The time is now for us not to only just get it together, but get our kids together, y'all. I talk to my kids every single day. I just want to make sure that they are really aware, of the times we're living in. I can't speak for everybody. I can't, God will only stretch me so far. So I can't save everybody, and I can't, really get people to understand. So all we can do is plant the seeds and hope and pray that God does the rest. But my kids is my responsibility. I raised them, I brought them up, and I want to make sure I do my job, my due diligence, to make sure that they have all that they need provided and that they have all the information that I could possibly give them while I'm able to. And I try to talk to them about God as much as possible. I incorporate him in every single thing so that they can understand that there's nothing that they can do in this world without his involvement. He's involved in everything. And people will brush it off and will, like God is nothing, but he's everything. He's life itself, you guys. He's life itself. We can't even wake up and do the things we do without acknowledging him. I don't understand how people could wake up each and every day and not have a thought of him. That's crazy to me. I couldn't even imagine. And I'm to the point in life where I'm thankful that God has given me the awakening. There's people out here that are asleep and that don't even know who God is. Can you believe that? And here we are, so blessed to know who he is, get to know his word. We are really blessed. And I just have to remind people of that. That is an absolute amazing gift that he allows us to be awakened and to have the knowledge and comprehension to gain understanding of who he is. So therefore, we can't take these things for granted. Not at all. All right, your girl's got to go. I've given y'all all that I could give y'all for the first round back in the flesh, but I got to go. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in each and every week for the Coco Renee's Motivation Movement, because you guys don't know what you're going to get. We talk about a little bit of everything. No subject is really off limits. And, we are really just going with the flow of creativity here. I am back to praying and asking for direction and just going with what's in my heart and my spirit to talk to you guys about versus just trying to keep it scripted, because God is not a script. He has scriptures, but he is not a script. Get it straight. All right. Y'all stay blessed. Enjoy your week. Until next time. Toodles. Peace out, y'all.